those who celebrate. Um, and I'm just gonna create some waste space today. I'm just feeling. It's been a while. It's been a while, and since it's been a while, I feel like I got fresh creative juices. So I'm just trying to get my music together. Okay. And I was playing myself earlier, and I did not charge my earpiece, so at some point I'm not gonna be able to vibe, but that's okay. Um, let's see. What am I gonna listen to? What am I going to listen to? I'll be right with you. Hold on. So I finally figured out a cool way to have my setup. So I had got one of those tripods from the TikTok shop, and I just stuck it to my window because I'm always next to my window. And so I stuck it to my window, and it's working out pretty good. And I'm gonna be able to adjust it. Oh, Boss got a new song. Adjust it to where you can see my hands while I'm chilling. So that's what we're gonna do. I got a couple of colors here that I'm gonna choose from. I'm freestyling right now. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So today, I'm using this hot pink, right? Did I already? Yeah, I already pre-did some, so that's good. I'm ahead of the game. So right now, I'm gonna grab my needle, and I don't know. I still haven't found my wire for my electric bead spinner, which is so weird. I don't know. It's like one place I probably could think of that might have it, and I might be. I'm about to check. But we're not gonna make no fuss over it. Hey y'all, welcome to the live. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So we're gonna connect our needle to our thread. Hold on, you know what? I have a thread feeder. Let me find it. And I was looking at a video, and I was like, oh, is that how you use it? So now I know how to use it. Now it's can I find it is the problem. I'm doing pretty good today. How are you? I'm checking in my drawer. I'm looking for something. Trying to find this other package where I had kept all that stuff in. Because I know I didn't put it anywhere else. There's one here, so I'm gonna use this one. When you got multiple talents like me, you be having all kind of stuff, all kind of gadgets So I'm using one of these to feed my thread through today. Okay, and then grip that onto here. So the gadget that my friend bought me, I learned that you gotta stick the needle through the top, and then through the bottom it somehow strings itself. So I'm gonna find that thing because that was pretty cool. I'm like, the fact that I have that is crazy. All right, we are in business. Now we're gonna connect this to my hot pink thread, because why not? Nice to meet you. So now I got my thread. So what I'm gonna do is I'm about to open up all my loops and then feed the thread from my needle through the loops. I got this thread from Joann's before it closed out, just because it was on sale, just because of the color. So just a little background info. So now we got all the loops open. We're going to tie this together. I'm gonna just do it one time because I don't want to add any type of bulk to the string. You can do it twice if you want. It's up to you. So I think I want to do a mix. I got pink here. So let me show you some of the ones that I have. So these are some of the colors I got. I don't have a lot of pink, I noticed. So I'm gonna do a pink one. So I'm thinking pink gold. I did pink gold and blue. I could do a pink gold orange. Pink gold orange and purple. Pink gold orange purple. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Pink gold orange purple and clear. Pink and gold. So we got this. I'm gonna put that in here. Pink, gold. I think this is the last of my gold too. Put some gold in there. I want to do at least 2 waist beads with this. I'm gonna get some orange. And should I put yellow? I feel like the yellow's gonna make it pop, so let's do some yellow. Not too much though, just a little something. So we're gonna mix that up. I'm not gonna be able to keep all these beads in the bowl because my bead spinner, this one is too small. So I'm gonna have to take it out. Take some out.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
Why can't you go to the like she's going somewhere, but she's going to the train, and then but it's just the music park. That's why she's going to pull it. That's why she was going to the music park.
Why are you not taking your nap? You're supposed to have been taking a nap. Lay down for 30 minutes. Relax your brain. Just woosah, and then we're going to do something together. All right. So this is the color combo. I might add some more yellow. Ooh, I got some pretty beads that might go with this. So let me see what I could pull out of that. So I'm gonna do 2 of them instead. And then this is the beads that I had ordered a long time ago. So let me see. I could definitely sprinkle some of this in there. It's just like got different size beads, so that's the only thing. But oh well, whatever. We're improvised, right? We'll just pick them out. So I'm just gonna pick out all the big ones. This is so pretty. I learned how to do earrings the other day. So maybe I'll do some earrings today too. We'll see. We'll see. So all the big obvious beads, I'm just picking out that won't blend in. Some of these are really pretty. Come on, Nat. All right, so these are the main big ones. So these are the ones I'm gonna pour in to the mix. But at the same time, I'm like, do I want to do that? Because look how pretty. Like this would look pretty with brown. What do I want to do? I think I want to hold on to them. I think I'm gonna hold on to them. I'm gonna do this with a brown because it's gonna pop. All right, so let me come back to that. Let me come back to this mix. So what I'm gonna do is just add some gems, some pretty gems. I got some yellows and blues and stuff, so I'm gonna use these as my accent colors. So I got yellow and I got orange. I don't have no orange accent beads, and that's cool. Whatever. We got yellow, so yellow will be the accent. So I'm gonna do like 50 beads. 30. So I'm gonna do 50, and then I'm gonna do my anchor knot with one bead. So I'm gonna slide it all the way down to the bottom. Some of them came off, and you know what? It happens. It's okay. I'm gonna have to replace about 5 or 10 of them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab one bead and they're gonna knot around it. I have a whole video on how to do this, so I'm not gonna really go into detail, but it's easy once you know how to do it. All right, so I'm gonna put like 5 more because I lost like a couple of beads. And then I'm gonna put some of these yellows on there. Now do I want to do one yellow? Hmm. Mmm. All right, so I think I'm gonna add some butterflies to this. So after the next 50, I'm gonna add a butterfly. Okay, and now we're gonna get a butterfly. So these butterflies are glow in the dark. My girl Mary sent them to me. And I still got a couple left, so I'm gonna use them. And then I'll do another 50. So yeah, I cut my hair since the last time you see me. It was like down here, and now it's shorter for the summer. In the next couple of years, but it was time. $30. I'm gonna do another butterfly. So now, no, I'm gonna do a yellow, a butterfly yellow. Because like the pattern's coming together. So this is how it looks. That's how you know I'm rusty, because my beads are going everywhere today. 5, 10, 15. I gotta regain control of my needle, but it's the needle I'm using. 25, 30, 35. 40, 45. Some beads, some needles are a little flimsy than others, so it's just kind of hard because you don't know how much like pressure you need to be actually applying when you're spinning your beads. So this is something to keep in mind. I like this yellow with the butterfly. It's so pretty. Let me show y'all. And then you can kind of see the pink it through, so that's pretty cute. So I'm just gonna do that. Keep doing that. Let's pull out a couple of these beads. So I gotta stop doing to do this. No. So when I bought this set, it came with like individual sizes of the beads, and I thought it was a good idea to mix the sizes. So that's why I gotta sit here and sort through all of them. But, you know, whatever way you decide to organize your beads, you know, it gotta just make sense to you. Alright, so I'm gonna pull out like two more. One more should be good for now. And then let me get a couple of butterflies out. I'm about to refill my bowl. $35. 'So let's see. I usually make my beads 50 inches long. So that's what we're gonna do today. I know we're not at 50 yet though. We're about 32-ish. $30. 45. 50. All right. And then I don't know if I'm gonna do waist beads this whole time or I'm gonna do some crochet later because I got this brown set that I need to finish. It's a hat, a halter top, and a skirt. I gotta finish the skirt, and I started making it into shorts, but I think I think I want to keep it as a skirt. $20. 25. 30, 35. Let me see. So I'm just counting 50 beads. It's up to you if you want to sit there and count. I like to count. It keeps me very like organized. But you don't have to count. You could always like measure your beads by like folding it in half. That's up to you. But I like to count. I like to have it kind of uniform. So I'm gonna count another 50. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. All right, so let's see where we're at. All right, so we went over. So what I'm gonna do on this side, I'm gonna take out this butterfly so I can mimic the other side. So let me take that out. So so if I take this out, yeah. So just gonna pour this back into the bowl without making a mess. There we go. And then we got that, and then we're gonna do 50 of the beads. So let's see. Yep, a little over 50. That's good. So let's cut this off. I'm gonna make an anchor knot, and then I'll show you what it look like. I'm gonna actually cut this string down a little bit. Cause this is so long. All right. Bring it down a little bit. And bring this down. I'm gonna tie this anchor. The slip knot. This is how it look. It's so pretty. It's Screaming Summer. So if you want to check out my website, the link is in the description box. So these will glow in the dark. I'm just kind of charging it right now. So yeah, so later on, they'll glow in the dark. So I'm gonna do one more like that. You know, sometimes you just gotta create. Get out your head and just create. So when I get to step away from one of my crafts and come back to it, I'm like just out of my head. I'm just chilling. I want to make some treats though soon, so I think I'm gonna do that. Make it a summer theme. That'll be my challenge. So we're gonna cut off a piece of string here. I'm gonna change needles too, because I do not like that other needle. It was too flimsy. Oh, let me not do that. All right, so let's change out our needle. I was looking on Amazon the other day. They didn't have these needles anymore. The one with the small eye needle, they only got the wide eye needle. I was talking to one of my subscribers in the comment section, and I had to send them something that was similar to what I use because I haven't seen it. Maybe if we go in store, maybe we'll find something like it. I know Beadsmith makes some needles, so I'm gonna try to do some research and find maybe Hobby Lobby. I don't know. I'm gonna look, but Amazon don't carry it.
Is my super finished out?
You tell me, cause you ain't never take the nap. That's the problem.
I am.
That's the problem. All right. Okay, so now we got our string together. We know what we're doing, so we're gonna fly through this. So it's gonna be 50 of the mix, 1 yellow, 50 of the mix, and then we're gonna start doing the, let me see, I believe. So 50 of the mix, yeah, and then we start the butterflies. And we're gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 butterflies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 plus 5, that's, I need 10 yellows. Let's get those out. Four, 5, 6, 7. Nope. 7, 8, 9, 10. So some of these yellows are different yellow. So I'm gonna do 1 and 1. And then I need 2 on the ends. 1. All right, so we do the calculations. You need 12 gems, 5 charms, and 50 beads in between. All right, so let's get spinning. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oh, 6 o'clock. It is time to go water my garden. Y'all, I am so in love with my garden right now. I just cannot, I cannot explain it enough. Let me make 1 anchor bead before I forget. So I'm gonna slide down 1 bead to the end, about an inch before you hit the end, and then do 3 knots around a bead, and then you'll have an anchor knot. Go check out the video if you're new here, so you can learn, y'all, because it's real quick. And then now we're gonna do another yellow. Oh no, we're doing another 50. If you first getting started with making waist beads, what I could say is don't put yourself in a box. Whatever beads you have on hand, you can get started. 10, 15, 20. You don't want any beads that's gonna be like super bulky or anything like that that's gonna aggravate your skin. So like I'm using 6mm beads. What I said that was? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So like if you want to use like crystals like amethyst and stuff like that, try to find the small pieces, the very small pieces of it. Don't get the big rock, because you're going to be wearing it every day. Now if you're going to make something that's going to be like you wear it today and you take it off tomorrow, then you could do the bigger crystals because you're gonna make it like, you know, with a barrel clasp and make it removable. But if you're not making it removable, do not play yourself because it's gonna irritate you, and then you're gonna have to take your beads off faster than planned. Nobody wants that. So yes, traditionally you could wear I mean, traditionally like your beads will be tied on, but like for example, if you want to use bigger beads and have like a statement day for whatever reason, maybe you're going to Coachella, I don't know, but you want to add something bigger, you can make that one just a removable one. 30. 35, 40, 45, 50. So if you are new here and you never had worn waist beads, it's cool because it's like a good way for you to be able to monitor your weight gain or weight loss, whatever you're out for doing. Even if you're just maintaining weight. Like, I have my same two waist beads on for months. I mean, I need to tie on some new ones, but I'm maintaining right now. So when I start to drop weight again, my beads is gonna start falling off of my behind. It's happened plenty of times. But if you gaining weight and that's your goal, then your beads will pop. So it depends on your goal, and then there's other reasons you can wear waist beads. That could be for spirituality. That could be for getting pregnant, appetite. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 40, 45, 50. And then we're gonna do another butterfly. And then another 50 beads. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So I'm gonna put the last 50. Then the next batch, I'll only add one gem of the yellow, and then we'll end off this waist bead. Told you we'll fly through the second one because we know what we're doing. $30, $35. 40, 45, 50. Thank you. 5, 10, 20, 25. All right, so if I did this right, this should be about 51 inches. 30. Bingo, exactly 51. Because I followed the pattern. So now I'm going to cut it off. And then we're going to make an anchor bead. Slide one to the bottom. Tie the knot 3 times. And then make a slip knot. Whatever. Let's make it a little bit more closer to the bottom. Make sure it's nice and tight. I'm going to slide it down to the other side. And then we're going to make another slip knot. And then I don't like the knot, I don't like the loops being left on. So I usually cut it. So let's put the two together. Let's see how they're looking. I could put it on a mannequin so y'all can get the full effect too. So that's the beads. And like I said, they glow in the dark. Tap the screen if you're feeling it. So let me charge it up a little bit. And I can't show you how it looks in the dark because I don't think it's going to pick up. But let's put it on our girl. So I'm gonna wrap it around my mannequin twice. But if you wanted the stack look, you would need you would need 4 beads, 4 waist beads of this one to get this look. Uh-oh. So we're gonna put our butterflies in different areas. How pretty. So this is how it would sit on the waist. Oh boy. Of course I can't tie it correctly. There you go. So that's how it would look. And like I said, the butterflies actually glows in the dark. So let me show you. I did crochet that. I made this whole outfit. I made that top. I made that hat. I make all kinds of things. I'm making a top, a mesh top right now. It is cute. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. So yeah, I'm going to add this to the website tonight. Oh my goodness, girl, you're no joke. I just be making stuff. I make baby booties and I make all kind of stuff. It depends on what catches my attention. I also make some cute bags too. Come on. All right, so I'm contemplating. Should I do another one? No, I don't got enough to do another one. I don't think so. Oh, remember I was talking about the crystals? These are the size crystals you want to use. These don't really bother your skin. This is how mine came. So if you want to make waist beads or like a jewelry that you're going to wear all the time, then make sure you're using smaller crystals. I like this one. I think I'm going to make me a bracelet. I really want to make a bracelet with that. Maybe I put these two together. Yeah, I'm going to do that. There's a tweed bracelet tutorial that I saw the other day. I'm gonna try to do that. And you kind of gotta like braid the tweed so that you can like pull open and close the bracelet. So it requires a new skill for me to learn, but that's okay. And then once I learn how to do that, I could teach my 5-year-old how to do it because she loves making bracelets. And like us putting a knot in it is not cutting it. So I gotta find a way to make it an open and close situation. But yeah, all right, so I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna go find me something to eat. It is the 4th of July, so make sure you are following and subscribe to the channel. And comment below if you hung out with me this whole live, because we've been chilling. And if I get bored later on, I'll probably come back on live, but right now I need to go and feed the family something to eat. So yeah, I make bracelets religiously. How do you make your bracelets? Like, how do you do your closures? I'm talking to Handmade Jewelry Network. Check out her channel or his channel. I'm not sure. No, the pronouns. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to fix my tripod. Do you use tweed? I use this hemp cord. I use this one. So there's a certain way. It kind of reminds me of like the Chinese staircase. So, but that's not it. Not even Chinese staircase. I forgot what it was called. I think it was called the snake. And I think that's how you make it like open and close. Let me know if you guys like to make all types of jewelry. Again, I do make crochet stuff. I made this full outfit. I got this top, the patterns from Jocelyn K here on YouTube. So she made it and I recreated it. I also got a black one like this that I made for myself because I made this one for myself and I actually made it too big, so I never got to wear it. But I made a black one and that one's also kind of big, so I'm gonna try to work with it just so I can get a cute little picture with it or two, and then I'll probably just sell it or something. For harsh cord, I use a double knotted choker. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, I got barrel clasp. I have lobster clasp. I have toggle clasp. I have different closures that I could use if I wanted to make a bracelet.
Hey, Mom.
But I want to learn how to do it just with all the cord. Huh, baby?
I sleep so good.
Okay. I'm glad. You awake now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For this outfit right here, I want to make some like panties to go with it. That's my baby girl. I'm gonna do a couple of pop-up shops within the next coming of weeks, so I need to get my mannequins under together. These shorts are not for sale, so yeah. It's more about just showcasing my talent. I guess if somebody wants those, then I will have to take a custom order or whatever. I also want to work on making a you hungry? Okay. I'm gonna work on making a portfolio. So I'm gonna take y'all on that adventure. Probably record the whole thing. I'm just gonna print the pictures out in Walmart, and then I'm gonna get like an old school album book. So like whenever I do like my pop-ups, if I have like a hat or something like that that happens to sell that day, at least it's not like, oh man, I wish you would have seen that outfit. It's like, I mean, seen that top or seen that hat. It's like, listen, check out your girl's skills. Even my plumber came the other day and he was like, did you make all that? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, you got skills. And I'm like, I do a thing or two from time to time. You snap for real. Wow. The blue one is so cute. You know what I liked about the blue one? I'm gonna show you right now. I just learned how to add beads to my crochet. See that? So these are glass beads. So this was really cool. It was a new thing I learned. So yeah. I need to make myself something. I gotta work on a cover up because I went to Target the other day and they had some bathing suits for sale for like no lie. The top was like $4.50 and the bottom was $4.50. So I got that. Got a full bathing suit. It was like, cause period. But yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't really got much more to talk about, y'all. Let me know if y'all got any questions when it comes to like waist beads or crochet. Or if you need any tips on what you need to buy to get started. But yeah, I'm here, you guys. Use me while I'm here. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go because my girl is in there and she's hungry and I need to go feed her. All right, so I'll catch y'all later. I'll probably come live tomorrow Saturday. Think about what colors, if you come back tomorrow, what colors y'all want to see me do next.
I'm making a happy face out of strawberries.
No more strawberries. You had enough fruit today. Mommy's gonna cook for you. I gotta go, guys. See y'all later. Bye.